7:32 on a Saturday morning, Independence Day Saturday morning. Birthdays today, where the main birthday, of course, is our own, celebrating 4th of July. It's our Independence Day. Other 4th of July birthdays today, actress Eva Marie Saint. She's 96 years old today. Gina Lola Brigida. She's Italian. She doesn't care. She's 93. Actor Ed Bernard. He was in Policewoman and White Shadow. He's 81 today. Actress Caroline Grimes. She was Zuzu in It's a Wonderful Life. That's a long time ago. She's 80 years old today. Singer Annette Beard of Martha and the Vandellas is 77 today. TV talk show guy, he is Geraldo Rivera. He's 77 today. Ralph Johnson of Earth, Wind and Fire, 69 today. Singer John Waite is 68. Guitarist Kirk Pengele of In Excess is 62. Matt Maley of Counting Crows, he's 57. Actor, comedian Al Madrigal. He's in Gary Unmarried and The Daily Show. He's 49 today. Actress Becky Newton of Ugly Betty, she is 42. Actor Mo McRae, he was on Sons of Anarchy. He's 38 today. And The Situation, Mike Sorrentino, he was on Jersey Shore. He was The Situation. He's 38 years old today. Local birthdays. We got some local birthdays coming up.
Let freedom ring. It's our salute to Independence Day.
It makes you proud to be an American.
As we celebrate America's birthday with a special 3-hour presentation produced by the CBS Radio Network and hosted by Gil Gross. There will be stories of little-known heroes who helped build our great nation. There will be fun facts, historical insights, July 4th cooking tips, and of course, how to stay safe in the COVID-19 world. Let Freedom Ring is proudly presented by
Green's Jewelry and Gifts, Census 2020.
Listen Friday evening from 6 till 9, Saturday from 7 till 10 p.m., and Sunday from noon till 3. Celebrate the 4th of July with us on AM 1230.
Happy birthday today to the USA and all the Independence Day babies. Alma Mendoza, Victor Jaime, Johnny Rocha, Dora Rodriguez, Julian Miranda, Gabriel Herrera, Charles Ducar. We have Christy Goet, Karina Moreno, Francis Williams, Javier Magallanes, Jose Luis Bernal, Renee Lynn, Scott Ketchum, Sylvia Artiata, and Buddy Moninger. Happy birthday to each and every one. And a happy anniversary today to Andy and Karina Alvarez and Raymond and Grace Rojas. Happy anniversary to you guys.
Being a teenager is tough.
There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity.
There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do California teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play!
Yeah! Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
High school sports are fun.
Not just fun.
They're a lot of fun.
Encourage your teenagers to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the California Interscholastic Federation and the California State Athletic Directors Association.
And it is time for World of California News Headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
President Trump stood in the shadow of Mount Rushmore last night, railing against what he called angry mobs trying to tear down statues of Confederate leaders and other racially insensitive statues. The movement is happening globally after months of protest over racism and police brutality following the killing of George Floyd. The president says the protesters are trying to erase U.S. history and Mount Rushmore will be left alone.
This left-wing cultural revolution is designed to overthrow the American Revolution. This monument will never be desecrated. These heroes will never be defaced.
The president says protesters are trying to erase U.S. history and Mount Rushmore will be left alone. Native American protesters were arrested after blocking a road to the South Dakota landmark, criticizing the president for the risk of spreading the coronavirus. CBS News Update. I'm Allison Keys.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Nearly all the beaches in Southern California are closed for the July 4th holiday weekend. That includes beaches in Los Angeles, Orange, and Ventura counties. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says the protection of U.S. troops should be a top priority.
We expect the President of the United States to give them that same force protection, that same priority. And we are disappointed that that has not happened.
With the vast majority of public displays canceled because of coronavirus concerns, public safety officials are expecting more people to be using fireworks at home. Sacramento Metropolitan Fire Captain Chris Vestal is urging common sense.
That is as simple as not lighting them near any kind of combustible materials, whether that's structure, lawn furniture with a combustible pad, or, of course, vegetation.
Major League's All-Star Game has been canceled, the first time since 1945. It was set to be played at Dodger Stadium. Mike Sauceda, California Headline News.
And World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only national retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint, which means the paint you trust and a huge selection of colors are right in your neighborhood. And right now, when you buy a sample of Benjamin Moore paint, we'll give you $5 off your next paint purchase. So if you're looking for award-winning service and a new look for your home, look no further than Benjamin Moore paint at Ace. Offer valid on gallons of Benjamin Moore, Clark & Kensington, and Royal Paint. Limit one $5 coupon on 1 gallon purchase at participating Ace stores only. See store for additional details and exclusions.
At JCPenney, we know you miss us, and we miss you. So, what if we said we had a store that's open all day, every day? We do. It's jcp.com or the JCPenney app. Need a swimsuit? We've got them. Something new and cute for summer? Look no further. Exclusive JCPenney brands, plus your favorite national brands? Yes and yes. Check our site for the latest coupons. And when you spend $49 or more, standard shipping is free. JCPenney. Exclusions apply. See jcp.com for details.
And it's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro right next to Food for Less. Latest COVID-19 update was issued yesterday afternoon, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. The update was issued by the Imperial County Public Health Department. According to that update, the death toll now stands at 105. Total tested, 34,424. Tested positive, the positive test, 6,979. Those who have recovered, 5,640. Active tests, active COVID-19 in the county, 1,234. And Mexico has closed the border with Arizona due to the coronavirus cases surging in both Mexico and the United States.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price, guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
And a Brawley police officer has been arrested. He was arrested yesterday afternoon. 32-year-old Ricardo Gabriel Valdez, a Brawley police officer, was taken into custody and charged with sexual abuse. The arrest followed a criminal investigation after the incident was reported to the Brawley Police Department on Wednesday, June 24th. The alleged sexual abuse took place while Valdez was on duty. Investigation was conducted by the Imperial County Sheriff's Office. Valdez was booked into Imperial County Jail on 3 felony charges and a misdemeanor. Valdez has been placed on administrative leave. The El Centro Police Department is investigating 2 accidents, one that occurred late Thursday night, the other early Friday morning. According to police reports, the first accident was reported at about 11:20 p.m. Thursday night. A car struck a house near 6th and Aurora. No injuries were reported, but a 59-year-old woman was cited for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs. And right after 2 o'clock Friday morning, a van ran over a utility pole at Imperial and Elm in El Centro. The vehicle sustained major damage. Utility pole was knocked down, but there were no apparent injuries. And today is Free Fish Day. It's Saturday, July 4th. California Department of Fish and Wildlife says that's the first of 2 Free Fish Days scheduled for this year. No license will be needed to fish in California throughout the day today. Second Free Fish Day is Labor Day. You can fish without a license on both days, but all other fishing regulations will remain in effect. Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. More mosquitoes test positive. Mosquito pools in Brawley and El Centro were tested. One near South Palm Avenue in Brawley, the other near West Main Street in El Centro. Imperial County Public Health Department said both of the pools tested positive for St. Louis encephalitis, and the other also tested positive for West Nile virus. The samples in Brawley tested positive for both viruses. The samples were collected between June 26th and 27th. Health Department says there have been no confirmed cases of human infection from either of the viruses in Imperial County. Earlier, a water pool near Imperial tested positive for the St. Louis encephalitis. County Health Officer Dr. Stephen Monday said all residents should take precautions by using insect repellent when outside. He said all residents need to be proactive now more than ever in protecting themselves and their families from all illnesses circulating in our community. The eastbound Interstate 8 Imperial Avenue on and off ramps will be closed beginning at 9 p.m. Monday. Crews will begin work on Stage 1 construction of the I-8 Imperial Avenue interchange project that will see the existing bridge and eastbound on and off ramps removed with a new structure and on and off ramps in both directions built. The project will allow for the City of El Centro's extension of Imperial Avenue south of the freeway. During Stage 1 of the project, expected to last 8 to 10 months, motorists on eastbound Interstate 8 will be detoured to 4th Street. Westbound Interstate 8 on and off ramps will remain open during the first phase of the project, with the exception of 2 nights during the week of July 20th, when the existing bridge will be demolished. Stage 2 of the project, which includes work on the northern portion of I-8, is anticipated to take 4 to 6 months and could begin as early as December. Total project cost is approximately $44 million, with $42 million funded through the Regional Improvement Program and the remaining funds coming from the Federal Highway Priority Projects Program. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 106 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 78. National Weather Service says as high pressure builds into the region, a warming trend will allow highs to climb several degrees above normal this weekend, with the hot temperatures to continue well into next week. Also, a drying trend will not favor storm development for the holiday weekend or through the early part of next week. A lack of significant moisture for the rest of the next week will also help to maintain dry conditions. Weather forecast for this Independence Day Saturday: sunny skies, highs right near 109. Winds will be calm. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 81. West to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny and hot, highs right near 111. Winds will be light and variable. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 79. Monday, sunny and hot, highs again right near 111. South to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, we are looking at 84 degrees, 33% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality still moderate in Calexico and Mexicali. Air quality still good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
And it's time to take a look at the sports. Your sports right now. Cleveland Indians, they are going to determine the best path forward for their team name. The team's been around since 1915. The current atmosphere in the country dictates that they find a new nickname for the team. The Washington Redskins are going through the same thing. 7-time NASCAR champion Jimmy Johnson has tested positive for the coronavirus and will miss this weekend's race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. 44-year-old Johnson is the first driver in any NASCAR series to test positive, and the news Friday cast a shadow over the historic NASCAR IndyCar doubleheader race coming up this weekend, today and tomorrow. There was no indication that any races would be affected, however. Hendrick Motorsports said Johnson will not return until he is cleared by a physician. He was tested earlier Friday after his wife, Chani, tested positive after experiencing allergy-like symptoms. Johnson is asymptomatic. 31 players in Major League Baseball, they tested positive for coronavirus after the first round of tests. 31 players of Major League Baseball's first round of coronavirus testing. The 7 staff members also tested positive. 38 positives represent 1.2% of 3,185 samples collected for the first set of results. For comparison, the NBA on June 26th reported a 5.3% rate of positive tests, 16 of 302 among players. The Major League Soccer announced a positive rate of 2.7%, 18 of 668 among players 2 days later. Positives come from 19 Major League Baseball teams. The league said all 30 teams began training camp Friday at their home ballparks. And we'll have more in just a minute.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And Lakers assistant coach Lionel Hollins will not join the team when it flies to Orlando, Florida next week for the restart of the NBA season. According to league sources, Hollins was deemed a higher risk individual due to underlying medical conditions, according to those sources. He will not be presented in Orlando. He will not be present in Orlando, but will continue to be an essential member of the team and participate on Coach Frank Vogel's staff remotely. Without specifically mentioning Hollins by name, Vogel said it was a fairly miserable experience putting together the Lakers' 36-person traveling party, the list anyway, that had to be submitted to the league for this week. Tight end David Njoku has asked the Cleveland Browns to trade him before the training camp, according to his agent. The Browns told the 23-year-old that they would like to keep him, but the agent, Rosenhaus, told the team he's intent on a trade. It is David's best interest to find a new team at this time, according to his agent. Indiana Pacers guard Victor Oladipo will not play for the team in the NBA restart at Orlando, Florida, according to what he told ESPN. Oladipo is sitting out, but he will travel to Orlando with the team to do his rehab there. He won't play, but he will get paid. And Chris Kirk and Webb Simpson, they are right now on top of the leaderboard at the Rocket Mortgage Classic that is underway. PGA Championship participants, they're going to have to first test negative for the virus before they can participate, much like the PGA Tour. PGA of America will require participants to take COVID-19 tests prior to the PGA Championship next month, while also outlining numerous recommendations for safe practices leading up to and during the week of the tournament. And up to 60% of the usual attendance capacity will be allowed inside Roland Garros grounds for the 2020 edition of the French Open amid the coronavirus crisis. French Tennis Federation President Bernard Giudicelli told the news conference that on the main courts, a maximum of 4 people should sit together with an empty seat between the groups. And baseball is getting ready to come together for their season, their shortened season, July 23rd through the 24th. Baseball teams have gathered for their training, getting ready for the season to start. One of those that may not be there, Mike Trout, possibly the best player in baseball. He's not sure if he wants to play in the 2020 Major League Baseball season amid the COVID-19 pandemic. He said he is still not comfortable with the situation. Trout and his wife are expecting their first baby in August. And Oklahoma State's Mike Gundy sees a pay cut of $1 million. They also trimmed his contract as the internal investigation reaches its conclusion in college football. That's it. That's a look at sports right there.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And your financial news and weather is being brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Financial news, kind of short and sweet. London stocks struggle while U.S. markets are closed. They closed yesterday for the 4th of July holiday. Most government entities did, and the markets in the U.S. were one of them. But they didn't do anything yesterday.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789. Or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yesterday, 106 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 78. National Weather Service says as high pressure builds into the region, a warming trend will allow highs to climb several degrees above normal this weekend, with the hot temperatures to continue well into next week. Also, a drying trend will not favor storm development for the holiday weekend or through the early part of next week. A lack of significant moisture for the rest of the next week will also help to maintain dry conditions. Weather forecast for this Independence Day Saturday: sunny skies, highs right near 109. Winds will be calm. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 81. West to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny and hot, highs right near 111. Winds will be light and variable. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 79. Monday, sunny and hot, highs again right near 111. South to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 83 degrees in Yuma, 87 degrees in Indio, 62 degrees up on the mountain in Campo, 84 degrees in Mexicali, 75 degrees at Nyland, 84 degrees at the county airport, 33% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Calexico and Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Your financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and in Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold. Goddard's Gold. Saturday, 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And if you're thinking about coming across the border, there is absolutely no wait downtown port. There's no wait in the East Port, the Gateway Port. There is a wait at the Andrade Port. That line about 30 to 35 minutes long.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. It's the 4th of July, but some celebrations have gone virtual as coronavirus cases surge in 7 states. Texas hit a peak for hospitalizations, and one doctor is calling for a complete lockdown in the state. But that's not stopping the show in New York City. WCBS TV's Christina Fan is there.
From grabbing a bite on the boardwalk to soaking up the sun on the beach, many plan to spend their 4th of July at Coney Island.
We love Dayton's, we love Ruby's.
Signs are visible all over the beach, reminding people to social distance, and city staff are handing out masks. Safety measures people are happy to see, but sad to miss out on traditions, with the rides closed and no fireworks show.
I've never been. I always heard it was a really good show, though. It's kind of sad it's not going to be happening.
There will be a massive fireworks display in Washington, D.C., though. CBS's Nicole Killian reports.
Tonight, President Trump will headline a salute to America here at the White House, complete with military flyovers and more fireworks. The mayor of Washington has cited public health risks and is urging residents to stay home. But for those who don't, the National Park Service is making some 300,000 masks available to visitors along the National Mall.
Last night, President Trump hosted fireworks at Mount Rushmore and attacked the movement to remove Confederate monuments amid global protest over racism and civil rights.
Our nation is witnessing a merciless campaign to wipe out our history, defame our heroes, erase our values, and indoctrinate our children.
In Aurora, Colorado, 3 police officers were fired after a photo showed them reenacting the chokehold used on Elijah McClain during his arrest last year. KCNC-TV reporter Dylan Thomas.
Aurora police released 2 disturbing photos. One shows 3 officers smiling at Elijah McClain's memorial. 2 of them
reenacted a carotid control hold, which is what was administered on Elijah that night. It shows a lack of morals, values, and integrity, and a judgment that I can no longer trust to allow them to wear this badge.
Officers Erica Marrero, Kyle Dietrich, and Jaron Jones were fired for conduct unbecoming. Jones was the only to resign.
You have embarrassed law enforcement yet again.
On the weather watch for a heat wave.
We don't know exactly where it's going to set up shop, how intense it's going to be. What we could be talking about feels like temperatures for a broad area of the Plain States at 110 plus as we head towards next weekend and into the week after.
That's CBS News meteorologist Jeff Browndelli reporting on a mass of hot air moving from Bermuda to the United States. For those planning fireworks tonight on the National Mall, be warned, it's going to be in the 74% range of humidity. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open a new savings account with a rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
From faulty breakers to broken windows, to leaky pipes, roofs, and water heaters, homes and businesses around the country can't work until the pros do. That's why Lowe's created credit programs that work for pros. With everyday 5% savings on eligible purchases, plus through October 31st, 60 days promotional financing on your Lowe's business account, or extended terms on eligible account receivables. Learn more in-store or online at lowesforpros.com. Putting money back in your pocket. Just one more reason Lowe's is the new home for pros. Subject to credit approval, U.S. only.
At Walgreens, we know summer may look a little different this year. That's why we've made it easier to enjoy the moments you do make with new, safer ways to shop. Now you can shop online and pick up in our drive-thru or curbside and safely keep your summer going. This week, 12-pack Coca-Cola or Pepsi products are 3 for $9.99. Walgreens. Offers valid with card while supplies last. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See Walgreens.com for details.
Not only are there fireworks in many places tonight, there's also a sky show.
The weekend brings not only a full moon, but also a lunar eclipse. The buck moon lunar eclipse will be visible Saturday night into Sunday morning. Viewers across most of North and South America, as well as parts of southwestern Europe and Africa, will be able to spot the phenomenon. According to NASA, the full moon will peak early Sunday morning at 12:30 a.m. Eastern. At that time, about 35% of the moon will be in the partial shadow. Matt Piper, CBS News.
On the road again.
Well, not so much today for Willie Nelson. He's throwing his annual 4th of July picnic, but the 50-year-old music party is going online like so many other things because of the coronavirus. Among the performers for this year's event, Sheryl Crow, Ziggy Marley, Robert Earl Keen, and Lyle Lovett. You can still get tickets for the event at williepicnic.com. Allison Keys, CBS News.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be... Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a language today. That's Babbel.com.
During these unprecedented times, we know you're all worried about your family's health, your job, and paying your bills. Stop the endless debt cycle, especially now. Be proactive and take advantage of unique programs in place to help you get free of your debt. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get free of credit card debt, internet and signature loans, and even timeshares. You pay only a fraction of what you owe, and they even offer a guarantee. Call now at 800-899-8922. That's 800-899-8922.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
AM 1230.
I'm George. I'm George.
KXO.
1230.
Let freedom ring. It's our salute to Independence Day.
It makes you proud to be an American.
As we celebrate America's birthday with a special 3-hour presentation produced by the CBS Radio Network and hosted by Gil Gross. There will be stories of little-known heroes who helped build our great nation. There will be fun facts, historical insights, July 4th cooking tips, and of course, how to stay safe in the COVID-19 world. Let freedom ring. Listen Friday evening from 6 till 9, Saturday from 7 till 10 p.m., and Sunday from noon till 3. Celebrate the 4th of July with us on AM 1230.